Live. Okay, we're live.
It's alive.
La 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 la. Let me test the audio. One, two. There. We have good audio. Let me take the link. I stopped publishing the link. That's not a good thing. Mm. So you have said you liked Ayn Rand. I liked certain things about Ayn Rand. Sure. I like certain things about everyone. I like certain things in Mein Kampf. If you read Mein Kampf, the way Hitler spoke about his history teacher, you understand, the power of a good history teacher. You understand the power of good teaching. A good, a good, yeah. So there's many things to like in many things. I'm sure that in my poop there's certain good things. I can find great things in my poop. So do you want me to eat my poop because there's certain good things? Like there's good things in everything. Okay, so I take the good from everything, and but at the end of the day, we live in a reality. Only if a hot chick tells you to. Yeah, that's true. So, but look, at the end of the day, we live in a reality. So within this reality, we have, right, we're trying to optimize our lives. I'm trying to optimize my life. So you're telling me within my life, in order to optimize my life, you want me to support anarchism. Well, that would actually not optimize my life. It wouldn't. It would not optimize my life. I if I go and live in the woods alone, I'm in danger. I put myself in immediate and real danger. I mean, anyone can come and kill me and no one would even know. I'm not protected. So I need to be in a group in order to protect myself. And this group, you
You wouldn't
wouldn't
have
have
30% of your
30% of your
income stolen
income
from you.
stolen from you.
You wouldn't have as much income, Gamma, if you
Yeah.
didn't live in the society which produced products and services
Yeah.
which are like levers to, their productivity increasing devices. Like you wouldn't have internet, you wouldn't have
Mhm.
like infrastructure, like all
Mhm.
this stuff is
Mhm.
made by society.
Mhm. At the end of the day, again, I'm trying to optimize my life. I'm not
I'm
an
not an
an
ANPRIM.
prim. I don't know what an an prim is.
You
You
dingus.
dingus.
We
What is
didn't
an
say
an
you were
prim?
an
What is
ANPRIM.
an
Like the point is,
prim?
like an anarchist
What is an
society has to
prim?
organize.
What is an prim?
Anarcho-primitivist. It's a primitivist.
Okay, look, you, Mr. Anarcho Primitive. Okay, look, Mr. Gamma. I can go live in the woods where I wouldn't pay 30% taxes, or I can live in a society where I pay taxes, but I get the protection of society. I get to order food online. I get to have dating apps. I support technology. I'm not a Luddite. Fine. I'm not, I'm just saying you want to optimize your life. I want to optimize my life. Part of the optimization path doesn't go through anarchism. Anarchism is not an optimal path.
Like you
There's
have to be able to point to an anarchist group, or like
right,
a
exactly.
model that could be possible even.
No, fine. You
Like
want
we're
to,
the anarchist groups that have
but even but even an
nuclear power. Or
anarchist commune that's no longer anarchist. It's a commune that they're going to have a set of rules, and if they don't,
yeah,
very very quickly a set of rules will evolve, and from that a government will evolve, and you'll be back paying your taxes. No, okay, whatever. Look, Gamma, you want to come and talk? We can talk, but communes are fine.
communists are fine.
Look, Gamma, what do you mean communes are fine? If they're fine for you, why aren't you living in a commune? Communes are not fine for me. For me, I like the city. I enjoy the city life. You are kind of living in a commune? No, you're not. You live in the middle of basically a city or a town or a suburb. You live in a society. But that's fine. If you look, you want to live as an anarchist, you have fine, go live as an anarchist. Fine. But
I support my
yeah,
family
that's
in my
that.
house at the
But
commune.
once it's a,
Um,
then that's no longer anarchism, right? You don't walk into somebody else when they're in the bathroom. So that's not anarchism. You have rules. So that's not anarchism. Then stop pretending you live in anarchism. You don't.
the point of a commune is things are owned communally. Like in your house, things are owned by like each of your family members. Like it's like there's going to be communal ownership. Like I guess is the home owned? Like whose name is on the deed of the house? Right. Like at some point,
It does
like it's
look
going to come down to private ownership.
anyway. These anarchists, so-called anarchists, they're not anarchists. They're just they are it's like flat earthers. It's like
Yeah,
nothing
because
nothing
the minute somebody does something you don't like, now suddenly you want a rule to prevent that.
yeah.
Right? Like if someone's dumping waste next door, is coming onto your property, there's going to have to be some way of resolving that.
Anyway, there's no point. I don't see the point of discussing this. I mean, what's the point? I don't see the point. You might as well let's talk about how great life would be on the Andromeda galaxy. It's like, what's the point? Why would we consider that possibility? That's so far off. That's so unrealistic. What's the point? We have things to worry about. We have things to talk about, actual things to discuss, and we're going to discuss something completely unrealistic. Why would we want to? Because people like Mr. Slave get confused. So even Gamma
Get
attacks me
confused about what?
but Gamma, that's a personal attack. So let's not do that. Just talk about a topic.
um,
Let's not talk about me.
voluntarism. Sorry,
It's like you wake up in the
voluntarism. I mean,
you wake up in the
okay, well,
morning.
voluntarism.
Yeah,
Okay,
go
go on.
ahead.
I think voluntarism like sounds like on the surface sounds better, but like if you're going to coordinate with other people, like you're going to have disagreements. And
It doesn't matter. I don't see the point of talking about any model. What's the point of talking any about any governmental model? What's the point? Tell me the point. Tell me the point. I'll gladly discuss it, but what's the point? I don't see the point. There's no point. It's a pure waste of time.
I don't know if I agree with that. I mean, like we live in a particular paradigm now. I mean, that comes from people going to meetings and
Look,
writing constitutions and
the
making
question
amendments.
the question is how can I optimize my life right now? For example, should I become a communist, or should I become a vegan, or should I become, I don't know, should I go study AI? Should I go work?
Hmm.
That's the question.
Right.
I mean, let's
Yeah.
discuss
I
things
mean,
that we can do something with. What's the point of talking about
right,
something that
right. Well,
out of my control?
well, anarchism kind of comes from a feeling of lack of control. And if you want to optimize your life to have more control or more freedom or something like this, let's say, I can see how anarchism could appear like an optimization there in that sense, maybe. Is that what Cam is getting at?
Look, if you're going to go live as an anarchist in the woods and that's your plan and that's what you enjoy doing,
Yeah.
fine, we can discuss that. If that's operative, if you can operate as a
I
result,
wonder
if
if
that's like an operating point,
has,
fine.
has Gamma been reading uh, what's his name? Is it Robert Nozick's?
No,
What's it called? Hate and
they
Utopia.
they read Rothbard and they read
Oh, Robert. Yes.
Tom Woods
Did they
and
read what's
oh
his name? The
Bob
Unabomber. What was
Murphy.
his name? Ted Kaczynski. Ted Kaczynski.
Yeah, very sad, very sad.
Mr. Slave, you don't like the gift that somebody made for you? Look at it.
Uh, yeah, it's very nice. Thank you. La 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 la. What just happened? He left? What?
I
Why?
don't know.
Wait, he couldn't hear me. Maybe. Uh,
Anatomy of the State. I made a GIF inside chat.
yeah, I know. I saw it. I remarked on it. I don't
Very
know.
nice.
Yeah, I don't know where he went.
Anatomy of the State.
But why did he go?
Okay.
He didn't
Don't
go.
know.
He didn't go to the other server, so I don't know where. I think he has issues with his internet. Maybes. I'm trying to. I want to delete. Oh, let's see what he says. I've been called to Globe Gangsters. Oh, okay. I don't see him on Globe Gangsters. There's no one there. Oh, oh, he's talking to Peter. Oh, Peter doesn't let me talk. Oh, there's a live stream and there is Peter. Peter is a weird guy. Doesn't let me talk. Every time I start talking, he starts steamrolling me, and they all find it funny. So there's there you go. That's globe gangsters. That's what they do. They silence you if if they don't like you.
True. He's in the general VC in there. I see him in there.
He is, yeah, I see him in the general VC. He's talking to
Peter the LARP police.
Peter the, yeah, that means he doesn't let me talk. Like he calls me a LARP or something, and I'm not. He doesn't allow me to talk. So fine,
Okay.
and they find it so funny that he doesn't let me talk. So when he's there, like I can't say anything. So very very funny. It's so funny. Oh, it's so funny when you don't let somebody talk
Mhm.
because
So
hmm
you were talking about the improving the what efficiency of your life or something. I can't remember. But you were
it,
talking about AI. Yeah. What did anything happening with that?
with my AI. No, the guy dropped off the planet. I can't get a hold of him. I don't know. I texted
Ah,
him
okay.
multiple times, so I'm waiting for him to come back. Come back to life. It doesn't matter. What I did want to do, I wanted to. Mm, did you hear about this thing with Peanut the squirrel?
Oh yeah, yeah. They euthanized they murdered the poor squirrels, those bastards,
Yeah,
and the raccoon as well.
yeah.
And yeah, that's pretty crazy.
hmm
Like some idiot saw that the squirrel was famous. They got really jealous of that family, and they reported them to the authorities, who seized the squirrel and killed them. So now they're passing like a new law about it. I hear they're thinking of trying to do it. What do you think about it?
I think that this is basically government overreach, and that's basically government. When you create a government, I mean, this is why people want to be anarchists. I mean, you would
Hmm?
think that you have an animal sanctuary and a squirrel in your house. You would think, why would government care? I mean, you live in the middle of nowhere. Why would government care? How is that the business of big government? It's like the last thing you would expect. It's like it's
I
literally.
don't know. I mean, if
Mhm.
there's people, what people do is they start like kind of farming animals. They start like breeding those animals like in their house and then selling them.
How,
And they start doing this
why
kind of shit, and like the animals can get sick, and then they start like spreading diseases and stuff, and it gets like
at the end of
could
the
be a
day,
problem.
at the end of the day, it's not government's. business. If I want to get sick, if people want to come
Well, it
over.
is because
Hmm.
you can start like going outside and endangering other people, right? If you have a lot of animals in your house and they break out of your house,
But this guy is living,
right?
but he bought a farm in the middle of nowhere.
Okay. Well,
He,
like, and the animals can leave the farm and go to like someone else's property, right? Like,
but they could do that regardless. I mean, there's squirrels living in America. In America, the squirrel, there's squirrels everywhere. It's like in Europe, I
yeah,
think
sure,
there's cats and stray dogs and stuff. In America, there's none of that. There's only squirrels because of the harsh winter. So only
right.
squirrels can survive as stray animals.
Okay.
So
Huh.
there's squirrels everywhere. So to claim that there is an issue with a squirrel that
My
may
my claim wasn't specifically about the squirrel. Like, I'm not anti-squirrels. Like, I was just saying there might be a reason for the government to be involved in that sort of thing.
okay, I mean, fine. I mean, you could say there might be a reason for government to come and climb inside my tushy and bang me like without lube. You could, but you, you
Well,
could,
you could be hiding drugs up there, you
you,
know.
you,
I
you
mean, you
could
could
say
be
anything.
major drug trafficker.
You
Maybe a
could,
cavity search you,
you could say
you
anything you
know.
want. I mean, government it might be a good idea for government, to do
Well, I'm
anything.
just saying that the government generally have departments that they develop for a number of reasons,
Okay,
you know,
I
and
I know,
you may not like those reasons, and you may like the reasons. It depends.
right. So in general, I'm one of those people that believes that there's usually too much government. Too much
That's okay,
government.
yeah.
There's too much government where you don't need any government, and there's too little government where you actually need government. Like when you
I would
actually,
say there's often a lot of government where you need it, and then they don't do anything. Like, they're just ineffective. You know what I mean? They're just there, but not
right,
doing a whole lot. You know.
right. I mean, right now we need government to bomb Iran out of existence. That's what we need
Bomb,
right
bomb,
now.
bomb, bomb, bomberman. Bomb, 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 bomberman. Love that song.
Yes, it's a beautiful song. I'm so
They
terrified.
might actually have to physically bomb Iran. I mean, there's other things they could probably do. You know, there's other things like they never bombed the Soviet Union and that collapsed. Right?
They actually fed the Soviet Union. They actually sent grains to the Soviet
Oh, they
Union.
did. You're right. Yeah,
That
yeah.
was
It
so
wasn't
dumb.
Johnson who fed so many people in the Soviet Union during the famine over there. Didn't he feed like millions and millions of people? But well, I mean, do you think if they didn't feed those people that it would have collapsed faster? Like because a lot of people die in Soviet Union and not happen.
There's
What?
I
Can you
want
hear?
to delete my this extra channel that I created, but it's very dangerous to delete a channel. It's like I don't want to
Is that?
delete my main channel. I want to delete this extra channel that I created. Mm, customize. Mm, how can I delete it? Settings. Like when you go into settings, let me see. I don't think you can delete it from settings, permissions, community. I don't think you can delete it from here. Where do you delete a channel from?
No idea.
Uh, let's see. Content, analytics, comments, subtitles, copyright, earn, customization. Audio. What's going on? I go to settings and I can't delete the channel from settings. There's no delete channel.
Really?
Advanced. Remove YouTube content. Manage YouTube account. The YouTube account is the Mr. Slave. So like Mr. Slave
What?
account. Hmm.
Well, sorry. When you want to delete what channel are you deleting? Is the channel on Discord?
No, the I want to delete my YouTube channel, not my main
I
YouTube channel. Like I created.
Oh, I don't know how to do that. I thought you meant Discord. I got confused.
I don't know how to do this. It's too scary. It's too
What happened to
terrifying.
Amber?
Maybe her husband came home.
Okay, that makes sense.
I don't know. It's too dangerous. I just want to log in from RBS, RBO, what do you call it? OBS. Because I created, right, remember we discussed it that I'm going to start streaming from like from a different user. So I created a separate user on my laptop.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Now I need to connect. Oh, I can use a stream key. So let me go get a stream key from my YouTube channel. Switch account. Create. Go live. Stream. So copy the key. Paste. Performing bandwidth test. This may take a few minutes. Testing bandwidth for primary YouTube ingest server. Okay, testing. All right, looks like everything succeeded. Apply. Close. Oh, we have somebody with us. Allison Antunes. ANCAP 2024. Anarchism better than 2024 United States. So some people say ANCAP 2024. Okay. I'm wondering what would happen. Okay. Do you know how to use OBS?
Who, me? Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
No?
I've never used it now. Why?
Scenes. I'm trying to, I don't know how to use it. Start streaming, start recording. Uh, you don't have any sources. Click the plus button below. Okay, plus button below. Window capture, video capture, audio input. Let's start with audio input. Create new. What do you mean create new? I don't get that. Never heard of anything like that. Application, audio capture, audio input. That's like a microphone. Audio output capture. Browser, color, display, image, video, window, group. Okay, let's. Okay. And then create, select source. It says create new audio input capture. I don't even, how can you create a new? The device is going to be, okay, use device times, okay. So here's the device, but I could hear it. I could audio, there's an audio mixer either way. I don't get it. Anyway, and let's do a window capture. So the window capture, let me close. I don't know if I need to close emails. There's nothing dangerous that people can see. There's nothing dangerous. Mm-hmm. There's no issue. Okay. Okay. So capture method automatic. Windows 10. Capture audio. Capture cursor. Client area. Force. I don't know. And we don't need to sign in. Wait, you just closed a dockable window. Okay. If you'd like to show it again, use the Docs menu on the menu bar. Okay, there's a Docs menu on the menu bar. There's Docs. Okay, it's a menu item. Mhm. What happens if I start streaming? Am I streaming? Like I didn't do anything. Streaming to where? Congratulations. Remember the next time you want to go live. Oh, so it killed the current stream? Stream finished. Connect. Let me end this stream.